Shalom. I just want to start off by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rechahak Wadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles on the elders, great millstone, peace and citation, soulful elect, and the Akim spreading this truth throughout the four corners of this earth. My name is Asha Allah, and today I just want to go into how it's going to be a quick lesson, just going into how the Father carries the seed. Okay, and I want to start out in this Numbers 1 in verse 18, and it says, "And they assembled all their congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, by their polls." Okay, so your pedigree, and we can go into this word real quick. And it says to bring forth beget. It says, to bear, bring forth beget, right? So your lineage, your genealogical chart, right? It comes from the Father, man. That's where it starts, man, because he has the seed, which is why the scripture says, they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, man. Okay, and if we go down, continue reading, you would see that each tribe, their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, they were declared, man. Okay, and the father carries the seed, and the mother is likened onto the soil, man. Okay, let me just grab the scripture real quick. This is Jeremiah 3 and verse 1, and it says, "They say, if a man put away his wife, and she shall go from him and become another, shall he return again? Shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again unto me, saith the Lord, Ba'Hashem Yahushai." Right, and what is this going into? This is going into Israel as a nation, as a whole, going after these other idols, man. Going after the ways of these heathen, man. Playing the harlot, man. But I brought the scripture out to show what? To show that the woman is likened unto the soil, is likened unto the ground, okay, where a man plants his seed. Okay, we're called to be a husbandman, right? The men is. And what does that mean? When you go into the word husbandman, it means the head of the family, a farmer, a tiller of the soil. Okay, when you till, you cultivate, you break up the fallow ground, and you plant the seed, man. And you take care of the soil. Okay. And there's plenty of examples, man. Where you could take a apple, okay, or a pear, man. You take that pear and you take the seed from it, and you plant a seed in Asia, you plant a seed in Australia, you plant a seed in Africa, man. That seed is it's not going to become a different fruit. That seed is going to grow to be a pear, man. Right? Depending on the region that it's in, it may have like it may look a little different, but it's still going to taste like a pear. It's still going to have that feel like a pear. And that's likened onto us. The man, he can plant his seed anywhere, and guess what? That seed is going to grow up to be whatever that man is. Okay, case in point, example. You got Blake Griffin. Okay, his father is Haitian. His father is a Levite. Okay, and you got his mom, which is an Edomite, man, a so-called white person. But you look at Blake Griffin's complexion, you take him for face value, all right? If you didn't know him by name or know him by what he do, you would see, that this is a Edomite, man. A so-called white person. But no, his father carrying the seed, but I got to make it plain, but his father carrying the seed, cultivated that soil, right? And out came the fruit, man. Out came Blake Griffin. Okay, and even looking at him and his brother, like I said, taking them for face value, they would look like so-called Edomites, man, but really these are Levites. Okay, to further my point that a man can plant his seed anywhere, or you can plant a seed anywhere. It's not going to be anything else than what you planted. Okay, and I have some examples here. We can go to Matthew 1:1. It says the book of the generation of Yahushua Mashiach, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Okay, so this is going to show Yahushua's genealogical chart, starting from Abraham all the way down to his biological father, Joseph, man. Okay, and even thinking, you had the 12 sons of Israel, the 12 sons of Jacob, man. When to further their genealogy, to further their lineage, they took women of the other nations, man. Okay, because Jacob only had one daughter, and that was Dinah. But that goes to show you that the man carries a seed, man. Okay, who you are is established by the Father, man. There's no such thing as mixed breeds. There's no such thing as mutts. All that is confusion, man. Okay, let me just go to this example and Tobit 5, and I'm gonna start at verse 8. Okay, and just to give you a little backstory, this is Tobias. He's looking for a guy, and he runs into an angel, Raphael, who disguised himself as one of his brethren, man. And so this is Tobit 5, and I'm going to start at verse 8. It says, "Then he said unto him, Go and tarry not. So he went in and said to his father, Behold, I have found one which will go with me. Then he said, Call him unto me, that I may know what tribe he is, and whether he be a trusty man to go with thee. So he called him, and he came in, and they saluted one another. Then Tobit said unto him, What tribe and family thou art, brother, show me of. To whom he said, Dost thou seek a tribe or family or an hired man to go with thy son? Then Tobit said unto him, I would know, brother, thy kindred and name. Then he said, I am Azarias, the son of Ananias the great, and of thy brethren. Then Tobit said, Thou art welcome, brother. Be not angry with me, because I have inquired to know thy tribe and family, for thou art my brother, and of an honest and good stock. For I know Ananias and Jonathas, sons of the great Samaias, as we went together to Jerusalem to worship and offered the firstborn and the tenths of the fruits. And they were not seduced with the error of thy brethren. My brother, thou art of a good stock. Right? And when you go into that word stock, when you go into that word stock, it's what it says, meaning line of descent, ancestry. Okay, but as you see, this angel gave him names of the men that he came from, showing you that it's the men that establishes ancestry, man. It's the men that carries the seed. Okay? Like I said, this lesson was going to be drawn out. It's hopefully it's edifying, short and to the point. I just want to end off by saying, Kahalayim la Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rachak Wadash. Want to give double honors to the apostles on the Great Millstone. Peace and citations to Felek and the Akim. Spreading this truth throughout the four corners of this earth. And once again, the Father carries the seed. Shalom.